Hello, my friends, and welcome to Question Everything. You don't know how good it feels to finally be doing this. I literally have goosebumps, and there's just so much I am so excited to tell you guys about and discuss with you over a very seemingly long period of time. But we're going to start with why I'm here today, why you are here today, and really what the purpose of this channel and this podcast and this medium of delivery of so many different important and life-changing concepts. So someone who has had an amazing impact on my life in a very practical way has been Simon Sinek. And he has a book, Start With Why. And again, like I said, it changed my life basically. I was a business student at one point or another, and I am someone who looks to kind of solve problems, looks for things that I can do where it's all about really what I'm doing, not necessarily following the path of others, not necessarily being the executionist of someone else's ideals or someone else's vision, but rather my own. Some may call that entrepreneurial, whatever you want to call it, really. But Start With Why really opened my eyes in a practical way to what really matters. And it led me down into a path of just perpetual self-growth that I am on now, and brought me to why I'm starting this channel, podcast, etc. And the thing is, guys, the thing that is so hard about starting this is that when you are on a journey of perpetual self-growth, the thing is, like, you never feel ready to make something like this. You'll never come to the conclusion of, oh, I'm ready to now sit down and start talking about all of these things, because at least when you realize in your mind, you already, you're already telling yourself, I'm not there yet, because you're perpetually growing. You're never going to be there. So the point is, it doesn't matter when we start. It doesn't matter where we start. All that matters is that we start. And I'm going to be the pudding, I guess. The proof is in the pudding, right? Like, I will be the pudding that shows you that whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that is deep down within you, start. Just start. Because I know from my own experience in life that starting was the hardest part, and after starting, things got easier. And the only reason they wouldn't get easier is because I would be caught up unconsciously in my own mind. And guys, I gotta stop saying guys. I gotta call you guys friends. My friends. We're gonna start saying that. My friends, you're here for a reason. You were brought to this channel, you were brought to this podcast for a reason, because the universe, the source, believes that you'll resonate with this. So why we are here today is perpetual self-growth in order to serve the greater universe, to serve and to bring and unite humans in a time where, of course, there's a lot of division, there's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of feeling of the world is not going in the right direction. But what I've come to realize is this is actually the Great Awakening. And the interesting thing is, I've been able to find other people who feel exactly the same. And so my words come straight from the source. I believe that, because it's not something that I plan before I say it. It's something that just comes to me. And I've been able to do this through solitude and going inside of myself. But Vishen Lakhiani, someone who I look up to highly, the creator of Mind Valley, said it, be the Buddha and the badass. So Buddha actually means above intellect. So it basically just means above your own mind and, kind of surpassing what it is that your mind is bogging you down with. And so the badass part of that is not only going intrinsically into yourself, but then using what you have found out about the universe and how the world really works, and then going and spreading that through love, through resonance, through your vibration, through your frequency. And I believe that truly, if you are here today listening to this, you found this for a reason. So this is an Einstein quote that I resonate with very much. Everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. And so what I will tell you is, I never really understood this in a conceptual way. I couldn't put it into words, but from a very young age, I knew this was true. I would manifest, if you want to call it. I would attract things to me that I wanted. I would be in a sense of flow that really nothing could take me out of. And then all of a sudden one day, and I consciously remember this happening, it was like finally the door to my mind had been unlocked. And instead of using my mind as a tool and my intellect as a tool that is part of the human body in which we are not a part of, you and I, we are part of something much greater, and we are going through a human experience. And so everything about your body is just something that is you can use as a tool. It is not something to be attached to. It's not something to judge. It's something that you take care of because you will have the best journey possible, because you are because your body, your human is in the best state possible. And so everything is energy is something that I can't understate how true this is and how important this is to understand. In my own life, I've been able to match the frequency of the reality that I've wanted. And in doing so, I am at the place of the reality in which I once believed I was aspiring towards without even realizing I was already there. And the secret from all these books that you can read about, how you change your perception on reality and how your reality is created through your imagination, all of these concepts, all of these different teachings and teachers, great teachers of the world, they say the same things. They say the same things, and they were brought to this world to leave a legacy of their words in multiple different ways for the reason of simply being able to resonate with multiple different people. Now, what Einstein's saying might not resonate with you, but somebody else's words may. And there is somebody out there with a voice that is at the match or at the frequency of an internal voice within you. And so that's why reading, exploring, and looking and listening is so important, because eventually the universe will bring you to a place or a person that you resonate with. And once you resonate with that person, it's like, again, you unlock another door. You unlock a door to not your mind, but you unlock your door into your imagination and your soul. And you realize that your soul is not your mind. Your soul is not your body. It is something entirely different. It is something that is connected with the source, something that brings you to a place of greatness and having the things you already want. And it's not about, again, it's not about what you want necessarily, but about the reality that you want to create for yourself. And so what I aim to do, my chief aim with this podcast and channel, is to hopefully resonate with as many people as possible and help unlock as many doors as possible for other people, the way I have been able to do in my life and continue to do in my life. Because like I said, we are on a journey of perpetual growth where eventually we will bring unity to this world. And if we are continuously improving, there's never going to be a point in which I myself can say, I'm ready to start this. I'm starting this now because the point is we are all on a quest. And I will learn from you just as much as you learn from me. And when we're talking and we're speaking directly from the source, we're going to be able to resonate with more and more and more people. And so I want you to understand one thing, is that this is for everybody listening and as much as it is for myself.